Happy Friday. Here is your Smackdown review. We are talking about Smackdown highlights. Will be LA Knight winning that championship from Shinsuke tonight. Gotta say, to be real, the title reign wasn't really memorable. I hate to say that. I hate to say that, but Shinsuke, his title reign was not memorable. And let me edit something real fast. While I edit something, of course, I still haven't. It don't let me put the tags until I go live, so that's why I usually have to do it when I actually go live. But I did like the Naomi. Give a highlight of what I liked. Naomi, the acting was good. Did like the acting. Bianca was okay, but Naomi is the one that shined. The crying, everything, it was over the top. It was over the top. I did like it. Jade beating up Naomi. I don't understand why Naomi doesn't try to fight her back. I understand that Jade is more powerful than a Naomi, but damn, boo, you can't even try to fight back. Just saying, it would be nice if you would at least attempt to fight back. But those are the highlights. What I liked, what I didn't like, real fast before I go talk about it, you know, from first to last. Just gave my highlights. I did not. What there has to be something else I liked. Mention getting some offense tonight. She didn't win, but she got some offense. Things I did not like. The Chelsea Green mentioned, why does she have to keep facing the same lady over and over again? I mean, if Mention is not going to win the title, she does not always have to fight. And something I also didn't like, I have to say, the backslide pin for the number one contender of the title. Such a nice presentation showing the teams. But then that match, it ends with the backslide pin. It was just getting hot. So didn't like that. But let's talk about SmackDown. Let's talk about it. We had, let me get this. Of course, we did have the constant replays of the John Cena Elimination Chamber. We even saw some kids react. YouTube. And YouTube, by the way, happy Friday if you're watching the replay. Hey, if you don't sub to the YouTube, please sub. I post at least 3 times a week. Pro Wrestling News. Follow. Please sub and like. But they did show the kids. I don't know if they were natural reactions. I'm sorry, I don't know if they were natural reactions. Some of it seemed a little scripted, but we did see some fans and the reaction. Um, we did have a Randy Orton promo. I think that was the beginning of the show. No, we did have Drew McIntyre attack Damian Priest. Damian Priest is clearly about to be a face of that SmackDown brand. Really trying to push him. Kind of forgot he was in the Elimination Chamber, so they need to do something with him. Hey, no, how are you? Did you watch SmackDown tonight? How are you? Yes, I do. I do. How are you? Did you watch SmackDown tonight? Mm, So let's keep talking. Oh, okay. So I'm good. I'm doing a quick review on SmackDown. I was talking about Damian Priest about to be the face of SmackDown. Well, they're trying to make him the face. We did see Drew attack him, and I was saying how I did not like how the tag team match ended in a backside pin. They did have that nice promo of who won, who attacked who, the whole setup. Nice promo package, but for the backside pin, but good match nevertheless. But we did see Damian Priest get attacked. We did have Randy Orton cut in a promo, basically talking about how Kevin Owens betrayed him. Clearly, this is going to be his WrestleMania match. How are you, buddy? Going? Oh, okay. That's a long chapter, isn't it? Did you watch Smackdown, Anthony? How are you? Yes, I did see Bianca Belair. Don't know her personally, but I do know who you're talking about. Yes, the segment was great tonight. Are you shocked about what happened? Almost done. What's today? So we did, yeah, that was really shocking. What happened? We did have we're gonna get to that soon. We're gonna get to that soon. We did again have Randy Orton cutting a promo. Clearly, him and Kevin Owens, that's gonna be a WrestleMania match. He did kind of put over Kevin Owens by saying, "You main evented with Stone Cold Steve Austin." So clearly, again, this back and forth or this promo clearly starting a feud for WrestleMania with Randy and Kevin. Kind of weird. We all thought it was going to be eventually Randy Orton turning heel and he was going to eventually face Cody Rhodes and it was going to be the legacy, the leader facing the students. Full circle. I kind of helped you when you came into WWE. You and who was it? DiBiase, not Ted DiBiase. No, was it Ted DiBiase Jr.? I basically was your teacher. This is going to be a feud, but don't think that's going to happen. It looks like clearly it's going to be Kevin Owens and Randy. So I don't feel like Randy's even going to try to betray Cody. We did have Tiffany defeat Piper Niven. Kind of obvious she was going to win. Doesn't really help Piper Niven and her credibility. She always loses. I mean, she's supposed to be this bigger girl that's supposed to be dominant, this bigger girl that's supposed to be a threat. And isn't she supposed to be at one point the bodyguard of Chelsea Green? But she can't even win a match. Yes, Naomi got hurt. Last time that is who's going to WrestleMania. You think Naomi's going to WrestleMania? And if you can, please like this video. It does help. But you think Naomi is going to WrestleMania? Naomi got hurt last time. That's who's going to. Oh, you don't think she's going to make it to WrestleMania due to getting hurt? I mean, she seemed to get a little bit better. She was able to make it to the ring tonight. WrestleMania is maybe what 2 months now, so she still has a little while. Do we think it's going to be Jade versus Naomi? I mean, Naomi, since she's came back, she hasn't really gotten a championship opportunity. So this would be a nice feud for her with all the drama that transpired, basically. So we did have Tiffany win by that moonsault. Basically, Piper Niven missed. What is that little move where she jumps off the rope and wants to land her whole body on them? She missed, and then that's when Tiffany did that moonsault and got the pin. We did have Pretty Deadly Motor City Machine Guns and Los Garzo. I was rooting for Los Garzo, to be honest, and the tag team match was getting a little good. I kind of is not into the tag team division. Clearly, there's only 5 teams. That's what we saw. It was only 5 teams on that drawing board. It was only 5 teams, so small tag team division. But great tag match. Great tag match. I did enjoy the tag match. Okay, so I hope you're a woman wrestling fan because I am too, by the way. So yes, I love fans that love women's wrestling. So now Naomi got hurt last time. That's gonna jade her. Io Sky versus Rhea. Io Sky. Oh yeah, I was about to say, didn't they face each other? But you're right. Io Sky did become the new women's champion. I was going to say the Raw women's champion, but I don't think they no longer call it the Raw women's champion. But yes, kind of didn't make sense how Rhea was upset with Bianca. Because if you saw the match, when Io was on the outside, Bianca was cheering her on. When Rhea was on the outside, Bianca was cheering her on. So she was cheering for both of them. She kind of wanted to see a great match. So I don't know why Rhea got mad. It kind of cost her the match. It was a little silly, but hey, it would have been different if Bianca was trying to pull Rhea and trying to force her to lose, or if she was trying to trip her. I would understand that, but she was just cheering for both of y'all. So why did you get so mad? Who did you? Oh, who did I want to win? I'm sorry. I am a huge Liv Morgan fan. I love Mercedes Monet. Trish Stratus is my second favorite female wrestler, but I would say maybe third would be Liv Morgan. So with that being said, I was a little happy that Io won. Do like Rhea a little bit, and I respect what she does. But when Liv Morgan lost her title, I was pissed. So I'm glad that Rhea lost and Liv Morgan still has her tag team championship. So she got the last laugh. I think we going to eventually see them feud. I feel like Rhea and Liv is kind of going to be like this generation's Trish and Lita. It's going to be a feud that continues. Maybe one day they'll be tag partners again. Isn't that how it all started? But it's going to be like a Trish and Lita of this generation. Their partnership slash feud. They kind of complement each other if you think about it. Um, what I was going to say, we did have Pretty Deadly win by that backslide. Really, the backslide pin after such a hard hitting match, I was shocked. Hey, typical, how are you? We are talking about Smackdown tonight. What did you think? What did you think? I do want to say right now we're talking about that tag team match. Was saying great promo, Nick Aldis, showing the history of the tag team, showing how the Street Profits got basically set up, I guess, showing how the feuds were getting hyped. And then we had this tag team match where someone lost by a backslide pin. So that was kind of disappointing. Okay, so you're a Rhea fan. Okay, so you're a Rhea fan. So you were upset that she lost. Do you like Io at all? Um, I will say the Motor City Machine Guns. I thought they were going to get a bigger reaction coming to WWE, but they're still getting a mid reaction at best. Don't know what they have to do to get a bigger reaction during their entrance. Everybody used to talk. Oh, they should be in WWE. Oh, they should be in WWE. They finally in WWE, and now it's all silence. Um, Cool. I do like the Usos. I always wanted the Usos and the Young Bucks to face each other. Yes, I do like both teams. I do like the Usos a little bit more. I do like the siblings when they are partners, kind of like I also like the Bella twins. I feel like when siblings are partners, they are the chemistry is unmatched. So I do like the Usos. I will say this: everyone likes Yeet. Out of the two, my favorite is Jimmy Uso. I do like to root for the underdogs. And between the two, I feel like he is the underdog. He doesn't get that much shine, Jimmy Uso, compared to a Jay Uso. So I am glad, typical, that you are a Uso fan. And speaking of a Uso fan, we do have Melissa. Hey, how are you doing? She's also a Uso fan. So hey, but yeah, I do like Jimmy a little bit more than Jay. Good to see he got a little shine today, I guess. Hmm. That's all I'll say. I'll just say that. Mm, we did. Speaking of Jimmy, I guess we'll talk about Naomi and this Jade situation. No, I know we were talking about it earlier tonight, but we did have Bianca Belair in the middle of that ring, basically confused and demanding that somebody comes down to the ring. She doesn't care. But then eventually became Naomi come over. So Naomi came. Didn't think she was gonna come for a moment. Thought maybe she was still injured. I mean, hell, she got kind of destroyed at Elimination Chamber, but she did come and she was wearing that neck brace. But at the end of the day, she did admit that it was her. She kind of felt that Jade, the new girl from AEW, let's just keep it real. You came from a totally different company, riding the coattails of Bianca, getting all these opportunities while I made my grand return from TNA Impact, and I'm not getting pushed as much as you are. So that's what happened. She admit that she's the one that attacked Jade. Bianca was shot. Bianca left the ring saying we're done. Jade came. Again, she beat her up. Don't know what's going on with Naomi. She is a competitor, so she does know how to fight. If this was maybe Lillian Garcia, okay, I would understand. You're not a wrestler, but Naomi is a wrestler, so she can at least attempt to fight back. But maybe because she just got injured, who knows? But before she was running. I think there's more to the story. I feel like with the Io Sky situation and WrestleMania, if it's truly going to be Io versus Bianca and no Rhea involved, there has to be a heel in the situation. And therefore, I feel like eventually Bianca is going to help Naomi. I don't know what kind of capacity. I don't know if they're going to have a one-on-one match. And Bianca comes out of nowhere and causes Jade to lose, and she aligns herself with Naomi, and then maybe Naomi helps her win the title. I don't know if eventually Jade keeps on picking on Naomi for the next couple of weeks, and eventually Bianca stops Jade. But I feel like we're not done with this storyline yet. So Braun, this is the one I was least excited about. I have to be honest. I mean, after coming from that Naomi and Jade and Bianca promo, we came to this next match, which was snooze alerts. I think I almost fell asleep. No, I'm being real. I think I almost fell asleep. Um, Braun Strowman versus Solo Sokola. We did have what's his name, Tomatango. He did come interfere as usual. Same old, same old. Okay, so you and okay, yes, yep. Melissa is the same. She doesn't like Solo. So yeah, Solo kind of getting outshined by a lot of people from the bloodline. He's outshined by Roman Reigns, of course. He's being outshined by his cousin, well, his big brother Jay Uso and his solo push for the championship. And now he's getting outshined by Jacob Fatu, where the crowd actually wants to see him be the leader of the bloodline. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what went wrong. I thought the whole point of him joining the bloodline was to become a solo star. Then he faced John Cena at one point. I can't really remember. But this match was don't want to say boring. I don't want to be rude, but this match was my least favorite of the night. Let's just say that. We did have Chelsea Green versus Minchin. Again, this was not really one of my favorites either, so nothing against Solo in them. I also didn't like this either. I said, okay, they are amping up the ante this time. This time it's something, a street fight. Maybe this time this girl is going to win the title. I mean, damn, this girl keeps facing her every other week. Now it's something, her playing field. Maybe she's going to win if she has it, her advantage. Nope, same result. She loses again. So I don't feel like she should challenge Chelsea anymore for this title. Um, Maybe if she loses the title, she can challenge her if she gets a new reign. But for this reign, I'm over it. Can we get some new challengers, or is Mitchin the only person that can challenge for this title? It's getting a little boring at this point. Dana Solo sucks. Yep, I think I threw gonna fight. Tina sucks. Oh yeah, I don't even think you liked him before when he was in the hill, didn't you? I think you disliked him before that, right, Melissa? Disappointed now. They said he's the final boss. Oh, are they saying that? They saying that John Cena is the new final boss. Like he's kind of like aligned since he's aligned with The Rock. He's now considered the final boss, or is The Rock now the final boss still? That would make sense. I wouldn't be surprised if they put a new game mode on WWE 2K. What are we on? 25 or was it 26? No, 25. If it's a John Cena God mode, final boss. Mm, would mention. I mean, she got some offense. If you watch TNA for a while, you would have known that she could wrestle. She was part of the Dollhouse. Um, she was having some great matches with Gail Kim. So we know she can go. We do know that she can go. But she did her thing tonight as well. But again, she didn't win gold. I feel like this is going to be her title that she wins, and this is going to be her career highlight. Her winning that United States Championship belt. I feel like this belt was made for people like a Chelsea Green, a mention where they may not feel their main champion status. I mean, I'm just being real. I mean, Chelsea Green, how over she put herself, she could be, but maybe a mention. They're kind of like we never see her being a main champion, and that's kind of sad. But that's what this mid card titles are for. Kind of like a LA Knight, still not your main champion, but he keeps winning the mid card title, right? I used to love Soho. Oh, you used to like Solo? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. When he was in the original Bloodline, right? Okay. Oh, okay. So you don't like him anymore when he tried to become the tribal chief. Makes sense. Yeah, something happened. I don't know. Somebody talked in his ear to make him think that he's better than everyone. Speaking of, I did say earlier I'm rooting for Jimmy out of Jay because Jimmy's the one that doesn't really get that much of a push. But we did see Jimmy Uso today, and he did face Drew McIntyre, and Jimmy Uso lost. Yes, he did lose, of course, a one-on-one match. Jimmy Uso lose again. Um, mm, it could have been a disqualification. I'm just saying, why did the attack with Damien have to happen after the match? But this is what I'm saying. I don't know why Jay Uso's the only one that gets a push. Why can't he get a mid card title? I mean, damn, why, where LA Knight is, why can't it be Jimmy Uso fighting for a mid card title? I mean, both Usos don't have to be the world heavyweight champion, but they can still have their own title reigns. Hell, if he's the United States champion, what's wrong with that? Don't get it, don't get it, don't get it. I don't get why only one Uso can be in the title picture at a time. That Drew McIntyre wins is what it is. Really don't have that much to say because again, I like Jimmy Uso, so I don't really want to harp on him losing. What is there to say? He lost. Let's move on. We did have LA Knight defeat Shinsuke. Like I said in the beginning of this video, that was a title change. Again, this could have been Jimmy Uso, but he loses. He could have had a little 3-month reign. Could have had a 2-month reign, maybe 4-month reign. But like I said, Shinsuke lost his title. I don't really remember his title reign. I do remember him winning the title. I think when he came back with this new gimmick, I feel like okay, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Hope to see you next time. Sure if you already subbed, but yeah, thank you. You take care. I'm about to get off anyways. This is the last match. But yeah, thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoy. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, Shinsuke's reign. Don't really remember it. I don't really remember it. Sad. Maybe I only remember him gaining that title, but him actually defending the title, don't remember. So is what it is. He lost his title. It's LA Knight again. I mean, we always have the belt chasers. I think that's what I'm starting to call them, where they chase a certain belt, kind of like a mention. She's always going to chase that US title, kind of like a LA Knight. He's always going to chase the US title. We have a lot of belt chasers who could have had this opportunity. We do have uh, Andrade. He's one of those who chases the US title. He's never really in the upper, division. He doesn't chase for the World Heavyweight Championship. He's mid card at best, not to be funny. Then we have who else? Oh, what's his name? Santos. He's also one of those that chases the title. We have Carmelo Hayes. So I don't know why it had to go right back to LA Knights, but it is what it is. He won. That was the end of the Smackdown. What did we think? I felt like it was a good show. Some things were a little boring, such like the Chelsea Green and mention because it was the same results. The solo match was a little boring with the Braun break with the Braun. What else? I don't want to be negative. There were some good things, but again, a negative thing would be Jimmy Uso, of course, losing. So that's something else I didn't like. Positive, maybe the Naomi, Bianca, and Jade. The acting was good to me. I know a lot of people were making fun of it. That tag team match was good. Again, I didn't like the backside pin, but I did like the match. It was competitive. So that kind of was I think that was my favorite match of the night, actually, the tag team match. They all did well. Yeah, I'm thinking like you, Melissa. Out of 10, I will say it was like a 7. It was okay. It was okay. SmackDown for tonight kind of was like a familiar show, if you know what I mean. It wasn't something that blew my mind, wasn't something that put me to sleep, but it was just something familiar. Like some things were good, some things were okay, some things were like, okay, I'm just going to now start washing my dishes while that's going on in the background. So it was an okay show. We shall see what happens. Still no Roman Reigns. Before I get off, Melissa, do we have an update on that? If you know, please let us know because you are one of that likes to keep up with Roman, which is good. But when's he coming? It's WrestleMania season. Is he not going to be part of this WrestleMania? That's going to be a shock. Um, or maybe it has something to do with CM Punk's favor. Still don't know what that's all about, but Roman Reigns, come on. It's almost WrestleMania. I can't believe I'm saying this, but where are you? I'm one that kind of was like he's getting a little pushed too much, but now it's me asking, where are you? Okay, so he is coming back. So he's going to come. Oh, that's so close to WrestleMania, though. That's really close to WrestleMania. I hope they can put him in a program without him really showing up until like 3 weeks before. Because when's WrestleMania? April 20th. Oh, April 19th. So April 19th, Saturday and Sunday. So if he comes back March 21st, April 19th, it's not even a full month. I guess maybe it will be exactly 4 weeks. It's almost, I'm thinking 3 weeks he'll be on TV before WrestleMania. So I don't know if they're going to feature him on both Raw, SmackDown when he returns. So he's getting a lot of screen time. Who knows? But yeah, thank you, Melissa, for this information. Okay, yep, April 19th and 20th. So yeah, not even a full month because March 21st and WrestleMania is April 19th. That's already not even a full month of him being on TV when he returns. So not scary, but not concerning, but a little intrigued. What are they going to do with Roman Reigns with that short amount of time to squeeze him in WrestleMania? Maybe because he's not fighting for a title. Maybe this year they don't really need to push him that much. Maybe whatever match he's going to be in, it's going to speak for itself. Maybe it's going to be a solo match. Maybe it's going to be a Jacob for two match. Who knows at this point. But this was your SmackDown review. Thank you, Typical. Thank you, Melissa, for showing up. I will probably be live on Pro Wrestling Tea this Sunday just for a quick gossip session. That's the Facebook page. But I do like to go live on here. And sometimes I haven't done SmackDown here in a while. But thank you, Melissa, Typical, Anthony, and No for your comments. I am going off. And yeah, I'll post on the Pro Wrestling Tee if I go live. Yeah, again, maybe Sunday evening or Sunday in the afternoon. Just a quick Sunday chat about all the wrestling shows or some wrestling gossip real fast. But this is Markel's World, all things pro wrestling news in my life. Thanks for watching the live. Those that watch the replay, please like. And I'll see you guys on the next video.